Morning everybody, and a happy new year. What's been happening? A reasonable amount. Managed to insulate a bit more of the van, put a little frame up above the cab, and what else? Quite a couple of small bits for the van. I've got a new, well, not new, second-hand, smaller consumer unit for the van, because I've got quite, not about 2.5 times the size of that under the bed. I want to move it all up a bit higher so it's more accessible, because it's a pain in the arse down there. I've now got, I think I might have said before, I've got acquired another couple of leverage batteries. It's a lot of weight on the van, but now I've got 4 130 amp hour leisure batteries that I want to run. Space is an issue, so I'm thinking of running them straight across behind the seating area. So there'll be a little step over, as long as my bed's not in the way. When my bed unfolds, that's the only other thing. I've got this lovely little water dispenser here. It's really quite good. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's just like a stainless steel pumping thing. It actually, you can put hot coffee and stuff in that, so which is handy. What else? Nicked a few tea bags from different little hotels. Had my daughter-in-law's been over, staying over the Christmas time. She comes from Thailand. My son married her in 2023, and I was lucky enough, me and my wife were lucky enough to go out and for a Buddhist ceremony, which was really nice. I might put that on a little short one day, just so that yeah, I'll put that on after this. Little short, quick little couple of little shorts of his wedding in Thailand. It was in a monk's hospital, like a room in there which they hired for the wedding ceremony, and then we went off somewhere else, really nice place on a river, for sort of you know, something to eat and drink. Unfortunately, no alcohol, and that was nothing to do with them, you know, being like no alcohol people. But in Thailand, you can only sell or serve alcohol between certain times, and the reception time was between them times. So, you know, that was that. I mean, I like a glass of wine, that's all, but it was nice anyway. I didn't need it. I had a glass later on, and I don't generally drink during the day anyway, so that's that. So anyway, I've just put my kettle on. I'm going to do myself a little bit of breakfast in a bit as well. So what can I do? I've got this quirky little heater at the moment in my van. I mean, I've got my gas heaters, and to be fair, my hob, if I've got my grill on, if I have my grill on, it really does warm up in here. Obviously not down low, but you know, I need to, again, even though I've insulated relatively well now behind the camera, it's still a lot of space. So I'm going to put a curtain or something, a divider just behind the camera, where the seating area, where the van seats and the cab area is. That's that really. So yeah, so I'll tell you, I've got this, I can lift it up. It's quite a good little thing. It's actually I'm just warming my plate in front of it actually. I'll lift it up. It's actually a greenhouse heater. This is just while I'm outside my garage, outside my workshop, and saves me using my gas. I might as well use it. It's all thermostatically controlled as well. So, you know, I don't have it too hot, because I don't like too hot, but you know, you've got to take the chill off, haven't you? That's for sure. But yeah, so, well, what can I say? That's about it, really. There's a lot of things been going on. I'll lift the camera up. I'm on a tripod, but I'll lift it up. And that's the area that I've insulated all in there, and I put all my stuff back in. Let's back up, because it's really close, isn't it? So I put all my stuff back in there so that it's out of the way, and then I'm just this area here, if I can show you that, I decided to utilise that space. So I'm putting some brackets up there. It's all a bit mishmash at the moment, and it'll be tidied up. It's all a bit of a mock-up. Got some aluminium rails to go across there, and that will give me that, you know, just a little bit of more. Oh, sorry about that. Went a bit blurry, isn't it? Just a little bit more storage space, really. Be above my head. You know, put low things like the old seats. You know, the camping seats and stuff all should fit in there. Little bits and pieces, maybe a bit of bedding. Who knows? But yeah, just as I say, just a little bit more storage for there. So excuse me a minute. Let me just try and turn this round again. I'm going to have to check that we've got a decent view. Oh God, it's all blurry, isn't it? What goes on here? I don't know what it's focusing on. Who knows? There you go. It takes a while, but we're focused. And it'll probably go again as I walk in front of it, so I do apologise. But I'm doing it on my phone, the Samsung. It's supposed to be good for this, but it's obviously not working so well. So yeah, I'm just going to have a cup of tea. Bit of bacon and egg, like I like to have, as you know, as I've done in the past. So when my tea's done, I'm going to do that. What else has been happening? Not a lot, really, is it? We've had a lovely Christmas. I hope you have all had a nice Christmas. I have. One thing I will be getting on with very soon as well. I mean, I'm ready personally to get out in this van. I'm happy. I'm happy to go out in my van and you know, have a couple of nights out and whatever else. Unfortunately, my good lady wife is used to a little bit more comfort, or likes a little bit. I won't say used to it, but likes a little bit more comfort. And obviously, you know, I don't want to go out in this weather, you know, as it is, and it ends up a disaster, you know, and then it just puts her off bloody life, and I don't want that. I want her to, you know, embrace this van camping as much as I want to embrace it. You know, currently all I do is embrace it on YouTube. But that's another story, isn't it, really? But yeah, so I'm gonna put a couple of bits of bacon in there. Roll the bacon out. I hope I've got a couple of bits of bacon in here, not one. No, I've got two, that's good. A couple of little bit of bacon. Stick them there. Oh, I've managed to pick this up. It was in a Secret Santa game. And no one wanted this, and I thought, how bloody useful is that? Not for driving around with, but it fits in my cabinet. Bloody lovely. So when I'm parked up, I can, you know, get some cups and that out of the cupboard. They're not in the cupboard. Gives me a little bit more space, or you know, wherever I store them. You know, I don't have to keep them in the cupboard now. Just keep them somewhere where there's a bit of storage. I've got a bit of storage. And that'll be good, hunky-dory as they say. Anyway, so that done. Kettle's nearly boiled, which is nice. Where's my tissue? There it is. Thought that was the toilet tissue then, because it was stuck in there. Couldn't see it all. Just give me some hands of white for now. Yeah, that's about it really. What else? Yeah, I've just been trying to organise things and space. I've got to take the bed out again, sort them batteries out and sort the wiring out. Kettle's boiling. Turn that on the low for a minute. I don't want to turn it off. I want to do my egg on there. Yeah. Let's get that nice and organic tea or something that is. Who knows? I like Yorkshire. But there you go. I'll have a bit of organic. I don't mind a bit. I mean, as long as it is. I hate being fooled. That's the worst thing, isn't it? We don't like being fooled, do we, the folks? And there's a lot of people out there want to fool us, tell us we're eating this, that, and the other. It's good for us, ain't good for us. So, so many different diets. Who's going on a diet for Christmas? After Christmas? Well, I've put on about a stone, just under. So I definitely need to go on a bit of a diet, and also I've been eating such rubbish, and I know it's rubbish, makes me feel ill most of the time, but when you've had a few glasses of the old vino, you know it's like you sort of chuck all sorts down your neck, didn't you? What did I do with my lighter? Anyone know? Oh, there it is. I've got it. This never bloody works sufficiently. It does heat up nice, this grill. So I'll do that. Oh, bloody hell, lit straight away then. Excellent. So the grill's on. A little bit of butter in, it's a non-stick pan, but I like a bit of butter with an egg. Don't you? A little bit of butter. Yeah. So that's on. That's brewing. So yeah, so let's get the egg on nice and low. Do a slow cook on that. But yeah, my New Year's what am I going to do this New Year? Right, I'm definitely getting out. I'm definitely going to go for a drive very soon. Unfortunately, my dear mother-in-law's not very well, which is most unfortunate. Well, she's not unwell. She's had a fall, and she's done her arm some damage, and her collarbone, which is not really nice for a person of very close now, months away from being 90 years old. But she's as well, she's a good spirited woman. It won't hold her back, I'll tell you. I'll tell you that. It won't hold her back, because she's a strong girl, she's a strong lady. And I'm going to warm my pan again, because that's the only trouble when I do have a breakfast out here. Because I've got a bloody metal plate, which is nice, but not really practical, are they, a lot of the time. Let's get the egg, turn the egg around, because the van's on a tilt, as they mostly are, aren't they, most of the time. What's what we need? Self-leveling stoves. Do they do them? I've no idea. Who knows? But yeah. So what I've got to do, learn to edit. I know I keep saying it, learn to edit. I mean, it can't be that difficult. I've watched some people on a bleeding YouTube, and I ain't being funny. Some of them ain't the brightest people in the world, are they? Brighter than me, but you know, nevertheless. Some of them ain't as bright as me. I feel sorry for them. Bloody hell, you're not as bright as me. The bacon's cooking lovely under there. Lovely, John. I'm going to turn it down. I've got to learn how to control this this grill, because you know what they're like, these campers. They sort of do and they don't they? They do and they don't. So yeah, so I'm getting all steamed up in here now. Yeah. Well, the only other thing that I really want to jump on this year is my fire engine. But I want to get out as well, so it's very difficult on your own because it's a big old truck, and anything you do on it, generally, you can really do with another person. But I find it rather hard to get other people around here. I mean, they would if I asked them, sure, but I just don't like asking people. They're busy. Ain't like me. I ain't got sod all else to do, have I? I'm very lucky. I can do whatever I want pretty much every day. Once I've seen my granddaughter to school, which can be difficult. Let's say that she's not enjoying her first year in senior school. But schools nowadays, mate, what is going on? Jeez. They get punished for the most stupidest things. It's absolutely ridiculous. I ain't sure, mate, guys, girls, what's going on? Oh, Egg's doing nice. That tea's doing nice. Turn the egg on, the egg's right down as it is. How's that bit of bacon? Oh, that's getting lovely, that bacon. I'm going to turn that right down now. In fact, I'll probably turn that bacon off, to be honest with you. I'm going to turn that bacon off. Finish my tea. Come on, Dave, come on, sort yourself out. Sort you like that. This is why I like to try and do a bit of breakfast in my van, because I want to try and see how disorganised life is going to be for me in the van. So I've got to sort of try and have a little routine, if you like. A little bit of milk. I don't have a lot of milk. I only take the only like to take the bitterness off it, you know. Right. Shouldn't do this with me now. That's got a bit stuck there, so I'm just gonna. It's done lovely. I'm just carefully doing that. I know. I mean, it's an old non-stick. I dropped a bloody egg. I was going to have 2 eggs. As I was getting in the van earlier, I dropped an egg. Not to worry. Not to worry. Oops, turn that gas off. That's off. Plate's nice and warm. Cool, bloody hell. Warm is an understatement. It's got that lovely one. I left that in front of that that greenhouse heater. I mean, it's on 19 degrees, obviously, but it gets a little bit hotter than that. I'm just going to slot that egg straight on top because I ain't worried about presentation. It is not something I am particularly bothered about. Got a nice little tray, wooden tray. So I'm going to have my breakfast on there while I talk to you. I'm going to try and cut out. I'm back on the diet where you cut out as many carbs as you can. The worst one is my bread, because I actually like making my own bread. Obviously not in a van, but I like to have a go at baking it in a van. I've got an oven, which I'm going to put probably roughly where the camera is at this moment. I'm going to put an oven there, so I should be able to do some work. Because eventually, as I say, the van will be moved about quite a lot, but this is just for starters, isn't it? Just to see how living is. I think you've got to do that with a van. You've got to live in it for a bit and decide where you want things. I think if you design a van that you've got no idea about, if you're going to hire a van, I think it's probably a good idea. If you were to hire one and you like that setup, but that will give you an idea of where you want things, what suits you. But when you build a van, it's just, I think it's hit or miss, isn't it? I think in time you might find some things don't really suit you. I mean, I ain't got a lot of space, so I haven't got the luxury of probably having a permanent bed, you know. Because this isn't the biggest van. I mean, it's a Mark II Transit, as I said. Yeah, so it's not the most spacious. It's lovely. I love it. Don't get me wrong. And I can't wait to get out in it. But yeah, it's not the biggest. But I think it's going to work for me. I'm not so sure about the wife. I think they're getting one of these little driveway awnings as well, so I can go do a few campsites and have a little awning on the side. Gives you that little bit more space, especially when in the summer, I think, because you need, a little bit of outdoor shelter, even if, shelter from the sun, So I was just looking on the Go Outdoors website, and there was one on there, an Elwood, I think it's called. So this is an air one, which is again quite useful when you're on your own, I think, rather than have rods and stuff. So £180, and with my blue light card, because I'm ex fireman, I might get another 10% off that, which would be handy. And my wife's a nurse. She's got a blue light card as well. So. But yeah, I mean, as I say, not much else going on. Heater's just kicked in at 17 degrees. I've got it set for 19, as I've said. Oh, that's a nice bit of bacon and egg. I do love a bit of bacon and egg. Can't beat a bit of homemade bread toast underneath it, I can tell you. But got to lose at least half a stone before I'm going to have a slice of toast under me egg and bacon in the morning. Tonight I'm having a pork chop and a slice of pork belly, and I'll just have that with a bit of salad, bit of lettuce, really, not even salad, bit of lettuce and red onion, and olive oil, salt and pepper. That's it. As much natural as I can get. I don't have salt, powdered salt. That's poison. Don't eat that. Anyone tells you, oh, salt's bad for you. Salt ain't bad for you, but that shit is bad for you because it ain't even salt out of it. So steer away from that and try and get some nice sea salt, rock salt, and that'll do you good. That won't do too much harm, I tell you, in the right quantities. That's it then, really. So, as I say, I haven't been on here for a while. Hopefully you've enjoyed this, and if you could show your appreciation by liking it, I would appreciate that. If you're not subscribed, please do. I heard one of my people that I subscribe to go, oh, why do you keep asking for people to subscribe? You don't need it. It's like begging and all that. Well, it's not begging, is it? It's asking people just to acknowledge that you've enjoyed it. I mean, I forget myself half the time. I forget to like, or I mean, I don't, I subscribe to what I like, obviously, but I forget to like. I get through a video and I think, so I'll try to do it as quick as possible because I know I'm going to like most of them anyway. You can always take it off, you know. So if you do it straight away, I think, and you don't like it, then take it off. That's always a good option. Thank you very much. Anyway, for all those that have made it this far, hopefully the next video will be in better weather. I can do it from outside, show you around the fire engine again, and tell you my plans on that. I might even make a whole different, well no, I won't make a different, I won't do, what shall I do? Shall I make a different channel for the fire engine? I don't know. I'm going to change the name of this channel anyway as well, and just to make it a little less winded, if you like. Anyway, again, thanks very much. Have a lovely day. If you make the most of it, whatever the weather. You never know what's round the corner, do we? And I'll tell you what, I think there's a lot round the corner, so just to say, make the most of it. Have a good one.